I think I want parents and teachers to know that mental health isn't something you take care of when it gets bad or serious.
Mental illnesses can arise even if you are resilient.
I think I want them to stay open-minded and acknowledging that it's actually different for everyone and there's not just one way to get through it.
They need to understand that nowadays mental health is not a taboo topic, but also that mental health isn't linear.
They say to me, well, why? Like, what's wrong? It's like, nothing that has to, like, something doesn't have to be happening. I can just be feeling not so great today.
They need to understand that kids aren't over-exaggerating, that they are going through those mental health issues.
There needs to be more support there. How can we help with people with suicidal thoughts and feelings?
The support isn't there, and it's not something that is legally required to be there.
There really needs to be more work, done, in the school.
And as much as I can show compassion and the people around me can show compassion, we don't receive the proper training or information at schools to be able to help the people around us.
We've tragically actually had 2 suicides, and I don't think mental health is really taught the way it should be taught.
These sort of healthy Harold, things like that going around when we're younger, and then as you get older it just kind of fades out. And I think that's when we need it the most, really, because kids, especially teenagers, they stop talking to their parents about that sort of stuff, or they put up walls or that sort of thing.
I think they just do it as ticking a box.
My experience, so I have had a few friends who have, had suicidal ideation, and I think in my own circle it's been quite common to have, feelings of depression and anxiety.
Especially for young people that might come through backgrounds, multicultural backgrounds. Mental health isn't really talked about.
I don't really know where to start sometimes, and it can be kind of confronting and difficult and scary as well.
I think mental health first aid training is undescribably important.
So useful. I think there is an emphasis on reaching out to counsellors and therapists, which is really, really important, but it's just as important for young people to be able to help each other out.
Absolutely. I think that would be a seriously impactful sort of program to have.
And I think those tools and strategies, if that's taught to us in that peer-to-peer context, we'll be able to understand where we can step in and give a helping hand.
Just knowledge and just knowing that the person next to you knows what you know, or they might be a bit more considerate about how you feel.
They'll more likely feel comfortable having their friends recognise that they have those symptoms.
Having some kind of guidance with that would be really beneficial in suicide prevention. I think not only does it generate conversation, but it saves lives.
I think that ALLKND is a very effective organisation in youth suicide prevention.
I think I wanted to volunteer for a youth mental health organisation because growing up in high school and everything, I really lacked that kind of support.
And it makes people feel safe and able to learn and encourage people around them to learn and focus on getting better or supporting other people to get better. What I have learnt is that there is room to change it, and there are people out there that are willing to listen and are open to making the changes.
I think there's a lot of stigma in talking about it openly, with younger people especially.
I don't think that's not received by some people, which can make it difficult for people that are experiencing those kind of mental illnesses.
Realize that it's something super, super common. Literally every single friend I have, they've had some kind of experience with it.
Be compassionate towards people that are going through these struggles, and be empathetic, and just have a little bit of compassion, because again, these people aren't exaggerating or wanting attention. They're actually going through their battles.
Checking in on yourself should be normalized. Checking in on your brother, sister, daughter, son, friends.
Yeah, that level of compassion that you have for your friends, that sort of thing. You show it in other ways, but for some reason with mental health, it just doesn't seem to come through as strong. And yeah, if we had that sort of level of compassion, I think it would save lives.